Ashborn was a burly white knight with large white wings, long silver hair, and glowing white eyes. He also wore silver robes with light tan armor and a grayish-blue cloak, and wielded a white sword with a light tan guard and a gray hilt. Eons ago, Ashborn fought alongside the other rulers in a devastating war with the monarchs at the behest of their god, the Absolute Being. When his brethren rebelled against the Absolute Being for using them as pawns for his own entertainment, Ashborn was the only one who remained loyal to their creator and attempted to stop them. However, despite his efforts, they easily defeated him and left him for dead. As his injuries were fatal, Ashborn believed that it was the end for him and prepared for death. However, before he could die, he discovered that the Absolute Being had hidden a monstrous power inside his body and promptly activated it, transforming himself into the Shadow Monarch, and by the time he got back, he found out that he was too late, as the rebellion was already over and the Absolute Being was already dead. After the rulers captured Legia, Ashborn realized that the monarchs would lose if he didn't step in and decided to offer them his help, an offer that they reluctantly accepted. Unfortunately for Ashborn, even though he managed to stabilize the power balance and keep the war going, his overwhelming powers earned him great fear from both sides and eventually led two of the 9 monarchs, Rakan and Baran, to turn on him. Right after he killed Baran, the rulers descended in front of Ashborn and asked him for his forgiveness. Although Ashborn initially refused to accept their gesture of peace and furiously demanded that they kill him so that they could finally win the war, the rulers persisted in their plea, and Ashborn was so emotionally overwhelmed that he couldn't give them an answer. Centuries later, when the monarchs launched their assault on the human world, Ashborn followed them there out of his own desire to find his place in the universe, as he never felt like he had truly belonged in the Chaos world. At the same time, he also started looking for a suitable human vessel with the aid of a mage named Candiaru, who agreed to help him in exchange for immortality and created a program specifically designed to accomplish this task. At some point during Candiaru's search for a human with the right physique and mentality to serve as the Shadow Monarch's vessel, Ashborn noticed that there was one human who had stepped beyond the boundaries of the program Candiaru created and deviated from all of its rules and expectations: Sung Jinwoo. Despite the fact that Jinwoo was pathetically weak and constantly within death's reach, he somehow always managed to escape with his life, and the resolve that he demonstrated in risking his life over and over again for the sake of his family impressed Ashborn so much that he eventually came to believe that Jinwoo was worthy of becoming his vessel.